Alright everybody, welcome to the 804 podcast. I was gonna let you sing.
We got a singer over here.
Because he was going in.
I was texting the mic. I wanted to see, you know what I'm saying?
Mic check 1, 2.
Right, me too.
This is the 804 podcast. I'm Nick.
Jesse. Alex. And then we got Hilaire in here again. Right. And there's a special reason why she's here. So why are we here? What's going on?
We got Mara.
Yes, sir. Al, are we allowed to give her the ball? I gotta ask both of y'all, because y'all both looking at me crazy. Can we give her the big Mara? Can we give her
the
Oh, maybe at the end of the episode, because they really select them on who they, they give up.
Who we giving big to?
Yeah. Big on big.
I get it.
I get what he's saying every day. I'm just going to go Jesse. So let's get money. Actually, speaking of that, how long have you been doing big stuff? How long have you been doing that?
Honestly, we've been doing big stuff a while, so pause. Yeah, but pause. But okay. I want to say this episode is episode number 117.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool.
117 weeks, man. Yes, sir.
That's
imagine that. Right, that's wild.
Right. Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
That's consistency.
That's good.
Alright, which one of y'all got the quarter today for?
I need to take that with mine. Hello, anybody got a quote?
Big Hilaire.
Mari got a quote?
I got
Oh, you got a Talk to him.
I was gonna read a Bible scripture. Don't you?
Oh, she did it. Yeah.
They pulled up.
Talk to him.
No, you can't. Nah, you good.
How do you not know about it? Hold on, right here. It's like, alright,
Old Testament or New Testament?
The King James version.
Somewhere.
Right. This one is, but it is good for me to draw near to God. I have put my trust in the Lord that I may declare all thy works.
Yes.
And what does that mean? What does it mean?
Yeah, that's not the usual part.
Question.
That's good.
Basically, I feel like it means that no matter what you're dealing with or what you're going through, you have to be able to trust in something and believe that it's going to have your back. I feel like that has different meanings for everyone depending on what you follow and what you believe in, but you mainly should be believing in yourself. You know what I'm saying?
I do it. Okay, Big Mara. Hey, that's the last.
Check the
Hey,
word.
That was the quickest one. Don't do that. Chesty. No prefix, nigga. Yeah, we just straight. Alright, let's get money then.
Alright, so Mara, Big Mara.
Yeah, put your big in the front.
Big Mara.
Ain't no about me little.
Big Mara. How long have you been singing?
I've been singing my whole life.
Your whole life?
Yes.
Word.
Yes.
Out the womb singing.
Basically.
That's-
Now let me to be more
Nah,
specific.
you good.
My mom used to like holidays and stuff. Like some people would have like Mariah Carey, like her little Christmas songs.
Mhm.
My mom was singing Fantasia. Like that was
Oh,
the
yeah.
shit.
Hey.
Yeah, Christmas we put up a tree to Mary J. Blige, like fucking Fantasia. When I see you.
Oh, yeah. That's the we got
Cornbread. Yeah, that really started like my whole, endeavor in what I'm doing.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I guess I'd say when did you start taking it serious or taking it as a career?
Like 4 to 5 years ago. I'll get a little deep with it.
Go
So
ahead.
my favorite cousin, I call him my brother, he passed away around that time. And before he passed, he was like really like into it. That was something that like he loved to do. Like I remember he used to have like this big ass MacBook, and he used to store all his music on his MacBook, and we couldn't get into it. So the only way I felt like I could bond with him was through my music. So I made this song called Pressure, and then after that it was like smooth sailing. I was like, yeah, this shit is for me, because it came so easy. Like that's one thing I know for a fact I can do and do it well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's deep.
You have anything else?
Going out?
Yeah. No, bro. I would say, what do you struggle with? I check myself off.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I think I struggle with, I have two things I feel like I struggle with.
Mhm.
I feel like I struggle with fitting in, and I also feel like I struggle with being transparent with the type of person that I am. Should I dive into that?
Yeah, go ahead.
So for the second one, one, I feel like I let people's perception of me drive how I present myself. Like, if I'm not comfortable around you, I'll let you believe that I'm shy and timid. But I know when I leave, I'm finna be twerking a young boy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's what you mean.
And by me not feeling like I fit in, I just feel like I've always been an oddball because of me having life experience. Even at a young age, like, I don't think that, I don't know, I just think I'm older. Like, I know I'm 23.
That's an old soul.
Yeah. And, you know, people our age, I'm not gonna say kids because we're adults, but like our age, like everybody has a different motive, a different drive. But I want longevity for the shit that I'm doing. I'm not looking for immediate validation, so I haven't really cared that much to try to like make friends in this shit. I'm just trying to do what I do, and if I meet people along the way, they're supposed to be with me.
Right.
You know?
I see what you mean.
I mean, you better see what you mean now. No doubt. Anybody got anything else?
You go.
What'd you do to her?
I did nothing.
Niggas over here trying to do a podcast, and y'all got to
What did I do? Let's talk about it.
Can we switch? Do you want to switch?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to switch.
Tell me what I did.
Dark skins. Ridiculous.
Don't be racist.
See, yeah, I'm the wild. Alright.
Colorist.
I like that. Yeah, I like that. Where do we get the views up?
Right. Click
No, where's going on? Yeah. BBCC over.
Are we good? Are we good, Atlanta? Are we good? I'm sorry for whatever I did. I'm sorry.
And I don't accept your apology, but the podcast must go on.
Get into it.
Word.
We love
it. I like it. Let's get it.
Right.
Word.
Boundaries.
So that's how it is?
Boundaries.
I hear you.
Put up the wall. He can't cross that wall.
Anywho,
Anyways.
what's your favorite part about it all?
About making music?
Yeah, like I guess is it performing? Is it songwriting? Is it song making?
I like well, in the beginning it was making the song, like actually writing it. But now I'm starting to like perform it. I like seeing people's reaction when they like hear me singing it, like, oh, that bitch can blow. Yeah, nigga. Yeah. This shit is real out here. Like, it's my hustle. Like, yeah.
No doubt.
I should say, who is your favorite singer?
My favorite of all time or just right now?
Of all time.
Oh, that's a good one. Damn.
Actually, that'd be 3 singers.
3? Okay. My
Nigga,
top
you let
three.
niggas off easy. You know what doing now.
I give you 20. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna just do my favorite songs of all time.
Okay.
Alright, Vivian Green, Emotional Roller Coaster is one of them. That one go like, I'm on an emotional roller coaster. Loving you ain't nothing healthy. That shit. And then, what's another one? It's a gospel song. It's No Weapon by Freddie Hill. Right. Armed against me shall prosper.
New.
It won't work. That shit right there. That shit got bars. And then I said one of mine, Bag of Frantic is one of my favorites. Yeah, I love Bag of Frantic.
Bag of Frantic.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about that a little bit. Where did that come from?
They getting into it, sorry.
Yeah, you can some production around there. Right.
Okay, so basically, I created Bag of Frantic around the time where I felt like what I was doing wasn't creating the exposure that I wanted. Like my music was not getting the validation that I wanted. So, you know, like when you're doing something and you're working hard for it, you're like, yeah, I know I'm the shit. And it's like the people around you are not saying that you are the shit, but you're saying you're the shit. You know you believe in it. You're like, I'm fully capable, like I'm putting my all into this. And then you put it out and it's like, they're not reposting it or you're not getting the reaction that you're looking for. I created Bag of Frantic because I felt like when you have a dream of something, you're the only person who is able to create that dream and make it into a reality.
Thanks.
And people are going to call you crazy for believing in that shit because they cannot see it. So I I consider us a bag of friends.
Like, bitch, you kind of crazy about this bag, but I promise you, when you see it, you're gonna be like, oh, she knew what she was talking about. And your damn Skippy, I get it. So,
Lady Gaga.
Yes, dang, 6 years later.
what did you do to her?
I'm still wondering.
Bothering her.
They give you ass salad.
I know. I'm dealing with it.
How do you separate your creativeness from, like, when you create, do you feel like you're creating off of your authentic self, or do you think you're creating off of, I don't want to say your hurt self, but your unhealed self?
I think I'm actually dealing with that right now. My creative self is kind of in a process of like deliberating like what's for me and what's not. My unhealed self is kind of like I'm singing because I'm like in pain. Like you can listen to my music, the first songs that I put out Lesson, Pressure, Buzzy, you know what I'm saying? Everybody loved Buzzy, but that's one of the least favorite songs that I have that I really dislike it. Yeah, because I just do not like that song. I feel like it was incredibly vulnerable. And yes, it's catchy, you know what I'm saying? Yes, it's like people can relate to it, but I was hurting like a motherfucker when I put that song out. I hate that song. I don't even listen to it. People will repost it and I'm like,
Fuck. I gotta like put the bead in a black heart. It's like, goddamn, because it's not a part of myself I want to identify with. Because
it was just so public and I don't feel like that was the only time I really felt like I was heard from the shit that I was dealing with. Yeah, like with dealing, not even just dealing, but just in general, like pressure, excuse my language, I'm certain, but pressure, Lesson, Buzzy, all that. Like I don't feel like that my music is, that's to answer another question if y'all do ask it. My music is my outlet. So if I can't communicate to you that way,
Then you have to listen to my music.
then you have to listen to my music to understand where I'm coming from. Otherwise, you're gonna feel like you know me, and you don't. You just know a part of me that you think you understand.
exactly.
Yeah. Big facts.
Yes.
Oh, you ready for it? Let's get money. Alright, Mara, you like what if questions?
Yeah.
What if you know it's July and you're on a battle mode and there was no battle? Well, Alex likes doing that, but he likes making it age related. So
Okay.
he's gonna put you at a certain age and see what you like to do at a certain age.
Okay.
So you could be old, young, like who knows? So how old are you turning today, Al?
But we're actually gonna switch it up this time.
Of course.
It's gonna be a complete switch up.
Of course.
I'm actually, for the first time ever in the history of the 804 podcast,
Go ahead, talk shit.
I'm gonna switch the age question to Big Alea. So she's gonna ask the age question.
Hey, say that again, don't do it. Hey, say that again, don't do that, Mr. Good. Hey, it's a W, it's a W, B. I love you, Cook. But I care. But no, let's go. I'm asking you, let's go. I like this, let's do it.
It's still there.
Like, you ain't gonna go to Saturday. Yeah, you do. Yeah. Let's get it, Lane. Let's go.
Okay, so I'm gonna say you're in your like early 40s.
Yeah, okay. That's right.
That's nice. The kids out the house and all that shit, so that's a nice age.
That's all right.
Okay, you're in your early 40s, and your son or daughter come to you and tell you that they feel like they can express themselves to you.
Mm-hmm.
So they do it through music. How would you support them in that specific way?
The same way my family supported me. Let them do that shit.
Okay, let me rephrase.
Yeah.
Say for instance, your family didn't support you,
Mm-hmm.
and your child was coming to you off of the strength of not having a mother-daughter or mother-son relationship, and they was to come to you to express that they want to start music as their outlet.
Okay.
How would you react to them saying that versus them just coming to you personally expressing whatever they're doing?
Oh wow, that's a really good question.
And in your early 40s.
Maybe try to understand, because if I don't have the experience with it that I have now and they project that and I don't have the capability to understand, maybe try to understand. That's just like when your kids come out and you ain't never met nobody of the same sex. He be like, shit, like, damn, we like the same thing, I'm guessing, you know what I'm saying? Like, might as well just try it. I don't know if I answered that right. I answered it right.
What we like to do, it's funny, because we like to do this with Alice. Hilaire, what would you do?
Good shit, but
You gotta finish on the play. Yeah.
do it.
But no, we're like, no, because like, since you brought it up.
Really try, like she said, try to understand it in a way. But it's like for me, being that unfortunately I've been in that situation, I will be as supportive. I would be that supportive parent. You know, I wouldn't judge them like, why, like, I wouldn't have that random, why do you feel that way? Why do you feel like you can't come to me? It's more so of just letting them be their own person, because I feel like adults, they try to create their children's reality for them versus letting them experience it themselves. So I would really be that parent that's like, okay, I understand, you know, do what you do. I'll support you. And if it is something that's kind of, I don't want to say harsh, but like hurt feelings, it will be more so of me then processing and then going to them. And just having that conversation with them to feel like, why do they feel like they had to put it out this specific way versus, you know, coming to me as your parent.
I like that answer.
So,
You're right. You know. Gotta be understanding out here, man.
Yes. What is the hardest part about promoting your music?
You want me to be transparent, or you want me to just be like?
I want the most
Talking shit.
answer.
Yeah, talking shit. What first popped in your head?
Oh shit now.
Yeah.
Got quiet. Ain't no sound effect for that. Yeah. That's a dead silence. Yeah. I don't know.
It just goes back to fitting in. People only like what's popular. People only like what's like what everybody doing. Everybody not listening to if that one person who has the capability. Not saying people have the capability, but it's, you know what I'm saying, where we are, it's like clicky. So if that one click not fuck with what you got, it's hard to promote it because it's not like you have the connections to be like, repost this, listen to this.
Yeah.
Once you listen to that, get them to listen to that in the car and let them listen to it. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not a proper. People don't like to get put on as a crab in the barrel mentality when it comes to this shit. So like when you make those connections, I be like, yeah, follow me on Instagram. And motherfuckers be thinking I be like trying to get put on, but I'm like, no, I'm trying to put you on too. Because when I come up on opportunities, I'm definitely gonna let you know.
Right. Support. Yeah.
But
Oh, what's one positive and negative about the Richmond music scene?
Fuck. Might do it over tonight.
I think I got both had the same reaction too. I was both like,
A positive, I feel like we have so many talented artists here. Like Richmond's like shit. Like I just gotta say it again. We have so many talented artists. Like my friend Suki's artist, she makes some fire ass music. FNF makes fire ass music. Ball Out Rio makes fire ass music. Like it's so many people out here. Like Ray Double R, he's a fire ass engineer producer. Like I could shout out DJ Gringo, fucking Official Prince. Like it's so many people. Like and I know them personally. And I feel like a con to it is everybody trying to do it separately rather than do that shit together. And it's taking us longer. That's why people take us seriously. Because they're not looking at it like, they're not looking at us like we're individual artists. They look at Richmond as a collective. And people are not understanding that shit. Like, it's a group thing. Like, half of us went to school together. You don't like me, bitch. We was in fifth period together.
big facts.
I'm different though. I'm different. I'm my own lane. Look at it.
Like, what you making it off everybody?
I don't doubt that.
Trying to eat.
Wait, you know FNF?
Yes.
Tell them to come on the podcast.
No doubt. No doubt.
No, it's not like deep like that. I actually met him at Yellow House, and I gave his son some chicken nuggets.
he got his son.
Shout out to you, right? Hold it down out here. Make it
Well, let me not say that shit, but I need to be like, boy, these bitches be out here claiming me and niggas will say it. I did not mean to lie.
We're lying, yeah, try it, yeah.
Right. They be like, yeah, that be you.
Anybody else any questions? Let me get these topics real quick. Alright.
Okay. No.
Go ahead. I can't see you like okay.
Can I put my god sister in it so that people can see her? She looks so pretty.
Yeah, come on. Hey, come on, get on there. Get on stage.
I'm gonna ask her again.
Just turn the camera around real quick. Just home in.
Awkwardness of this episode. This is beautiful.
Always
Go ahead, Larry.
Next you gonna be person.
Chill. You know what?
Tanya acting shy. Tanya be lit. You hear me?
Oh, shit. Hey, HP, turn the camera around, brother. Like, turn the camera around right now. Yeah.
My good sister.
Not my sister.
She in her professional role right now.
Exactly, not too much.
We gonna let her have it. But I'm still gonna ask you.
But
Yeah, right, cause y'all went Go ahead, Larry.
You know, I'm trying to just.
Chill, right, bopping, right,
Come on now. Alex be lit too. Ain't that right, my guy?
What?
You be lit too?
What you mean?
You don't need to right now, Nick. He don't remember nothing. He don't know. Yeah, he don't know. Yeah. Go ahead.
He got a button up. Of course he lit.
Oh.
I'm in my professional right now. I'm chilling right now. Go ahead, do your thing.
When it comes down to you as a person, how do you feel like you stand out?
Oh. That's a deep question. I be self-reflecting. Get into it. As a person, I feel like I stand out because I think I'm a very genuine person. I feel like I'm the type of person you don't realize you need until I'm with you. Like, I feel like I'm the type of person, like, when, like, I'm not saying even when you go through something stressful, but like, when I'm with you, I'm with you. And it's like, once you understand the type of love that I'm trying to give you, I feel like that's when it's like, oh shit, like, you appreciate it more. But I do feel like I overindulge myself. Well, in the past, I have overindulged myself in trying to cater to that rather than like nurture that and like protecting it. Now I'm in like the state of like protecting that because people can take advantage when you have genuine intentions. And I, for one, am tired of that shit. Like, I don't, it's boundaries. Like, this year I have really taken a lot of boundaries. Like, I've distanced myself from people. I done cussing people out. I done cussing people off. Motherfuckers, my block list is extensive. And it's not even because I'm trying to be funny, but it's just I am tired explaining myself. I'm tired of telling you how you hurting me and you ain't trying to fix it. And I'm tired of you doing it on purpose and trying to act like you're not. And because now you're insulting my intelligence.
Yeah. Another question, because they don't love you tonight, so.
I love you. You want a hug?
When it comes down to your support system, do you think that your support system is stable? Like you have a stable support system?
Yeah.
Outside of your family?
No. Outside of my family, definitely not. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I feel like a lot. I'm gonna start.
Oh, that's cool.
But it's okay
Yeah,
though, you know you
yeah.
have to allow
How you
yourself
feel?
to-
Yeah, that's how I feel.
You have to allow yourself to
Outside
feel
of my
things.
family, I do not feel like I have a stable support system. I feel like I have.
Well, you got one now.
Oh,
Made a
thank
4 podcasts
you.
together. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
love guys.
Yeah.
I think that when it comes down to my music, it's very bandwagony. Like, one person don't like it, everybody don't like it. One person love it, everybody love it.
We talking about like specific, not like a specific person, but like I guess like.
Let's generalize to be
Yeah.
professional.
Yeah.
But we're gonna play. You know what I'm saying?
I know what
It's
you
chestnut chips. You know what I'm saying?
Bet.
But yeah, I think it's like that. Like I'm not popping ass. I'm not showing my titties. You know what I'm saying? I'm not selling sex. I'm making motherfuckers
Just a
feel
talent.
something,
Yeah.
and they don't understand how to receive it. They're not receptive because they don't want to feel anything, and it bothers them.
I would say that's probably partially to the day and age.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that we
Yeah.
live in the times, you know. So.
Yeah, that shit fucking them up. They like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, what's love got to do with it? It has to do with everything. Nigga feel something. Shit. I'm giving it to you.
You're not that guy.
Goddamn.
Also, do you feel like the people that you have recently or years or whatever separated yourself from, do you feel like they have like, I don't want to say like slowed down your process of like where you are now, or do you feel, I'm not trying to say they slowed it down, but do you feel like they were like, they kind of put you at a standstill at what you was trying to do based off their emotions and the things that they were putting on you as far as you basically being the go-to person for your people and you not being their go-to person?
Yes, I think it slowed me down because it made me feel like I wasn't enough, and I am enough. I You know what I'm saying? I deserve to be treated with respect. I deserve to be acknowledged as, who I'm telling you I am, not from what the fuck they got to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, that, you know what I'm saying? That's something that I had to learn from that. That's part of the reason why I distance myself from that. I don't want to be known from, you know what I'm saying? So they played a part in the process, but I'm not going to give them credit for it because it was me who had to learn the lesson, not them. They just presented it to me. It was subjective on how I took it.
What has changed from Mara who first started music to Mara today?
Confidence. Confidence and knowing what it's like to not have confidence and knowing what it's like to be broken so you can't break me again. I think pain produces so many different variations of an individual. Like you can go through depression, you can go through kind of anxiety, you can be happy, you can be sad. You know what I'm saying? You can be anxious, you can be chill, relaxed. I feel like I haven't experienced all of those things because I am still so young. But like I feel like the way in which I take it and I nurture it and I get to know it and I understand it, I think that the Mara that started it will be proud of the Mara that I am today because she was working hard to get to where she is. And now where I'm at, where I am right now, I only see where else I can go. I don't really look back and be like, damn, well I could have did this better, I could have did that because shit, I'm young. Like I'm doing what I know. And if I need assistance or I go to my family, like I don't really turn to outside sources for stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
What would you tell yourself for 5 years from now? Like if you was to look back on this video, what is something that you would tell the person that's looking at it 5 years later?
Yeah, I like
That's
that.
big Hilaire right
Yeah, that's big Hilaire. Honestly, I give you props.
That shit made me burp.
I was gonna ask the same question, but you know,
Big Hilaire.
Something I would tell myself.
Slip.
Stay consistent. Don't stop what you're doing because you feel like people aren't noticing it. Remember why you started this shit and know how far you're gonna take this shit. Like, shit, that's all I can say for real. I know what fuck I'm talking about. Like,
Shit.
I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even, a year ago, I wasn't even doing interviews. Like, I'm not doing podcasts. Like, I've had more exposure this last month with my music than I have any other time. And I just, like, it's because I'm getting out of my shell. I'm allowing people to, like, get to know me and understand me. And I think that's another thing, too, bitch. Remember that. Shit. Yeah.
Alright.
Just don't.
You start dropping some names. No.
Don't get so like caught up in how you feel that you isolate yourself from what you're doing. Like, this is my career. This is something I'm dead ass serious about. Y'all see I'm sitting up here answering these motherfucking questions confident. Cause yeah, I'm standing on that shit. So yeah, stand on that shit.
If you was to be able to sign a deal, would you sign a record deal or would you rather just stay independent?
I stay independent until J. Cole asks me to sign. J. Cole asks me to sign. We want to get y'all back. I'm a hugger. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, J. Cole asked me to sign. Dreamville, all the motherfucking way.
And why would you choose that?
I love J. Cole. Shit, Heaven DP, Forest Hill. What was it? Forest Hill Drive, Forest Hill Avenue. Shit
Okay,
like
put
that.
it this way, what draws you to him? Is it more so of him being his authentic self and not really care of what the industry says or thinks? Because everybody knows he don't have no part of performing
He
in
don't
the
got no
process.
filter.
Yeah. So that's really more.
Yeah, he don't have a filter, and I feel like he really supports black people. Shit, he support black people. That motherfucker got foundation, all types of shit. Like he hosted a fucking what was it called? Dreamville for Artists or something like that, where like they all got together in the studio. It was like a boot camp, and he invited a whole bunch of black artists, and they made the Dreamville album. That shit is fire. Who else you know doing that shit? Nobody.
Not TDE.
Anything else?
Right.
We actually got one topic, honestly. It's kind of on par with you being a female in the industry. Did y'all see like the Latto thing that was going on?
They don't know how to keep it business, and then they want to like.
What do you mean by that?
So like, I don't care. Like, baby, I'm gonna just keep it 100. It's a feature on my album. That it was difficult to clear, and they like trying to drop their nuts on me because I won't respond to a DM.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really? Is it and without saying the name, but is it artist or producer or somebody?
Artist.
Oh wow.
Artist, yeah.
And they'll still be on the album?
Yeah, just because I love the song so much and I had to turn it in yesterday, so I didn't really have a choice. So I was like backed into a corner like bully. But I wish more females would speak up on stuff. I know like the label and stuff, they say, you know, don't do that, bad business, whatever. Man, these folks be trying to drop nuts on females.
Oh, that she can't release her album. Her album is on standstill because one of the dudes she got a song with, she ain't wanna fuck him.
Oh yeah, everybody saying it's coded.
Everybody saying it's
Of
coded.
course he denied it. But yeah, so I guess just on that topic of like, maybe y'all haven't dealt with that yet, you and Alea, but like, have you guys seen that in the area, or like, what is your take on that kind of?
I haven't experienced it yet.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to put that on y'all.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah, but like, have you seen it happen, or have you seen them kind of relate?
Yeah, I'm calling my dad. You know, straight up, like that. This nigga's tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I saw the interview. It's like, I just feel like, first off, I feel like that's why if I was to ever have the opportunity to get signed to somebody, I wouldn't. Because it's like the industry is cruel as is. You know, no matter who you under, no matter what it is, it's cruel. Like there's always some type of protocol or some type of submissive that feels that they have to go on in order to be entitled to something. And I don't want to feel like I have to do something just to have some type of power or just to feel like my music or whatever I'm doing has to get blown up. So it's like, I wouldn't, like, because it's just like, no, I'm not selling myself just to feel like I have to do something. Like, I feel like that's where a lot of people go wrong. And they like, if they think more of the money than more so of their self. Like, just because you're getting all of this money at the same time, you losing yourself in the process. And it's going to be so hard to find yourself again because it's like, not only are you selling yourself just to have certain people on albums with you, but soul ties are real. Girl. And them motherfucking industry people, they do stuff. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying that shit for them people come get us. Shit is public. No, I'm doing it. No, I'm not.
Why you don't get it?
YouTube chill. Yeah.
Melanin deficients, don't get upset.
But yeah, that was pretty much probably it's kind of a slow weekend topic to be honest. I actually do have a Jesse Wonders. It's kind
What
of
does Jesse Wonder?
It's kind of actually it's a regular question I just didn't need to ask. The name. Could you explain it for us?
My stage
The
name?
Maradiaries,
Like
yeah.
how I created it? That's a good
Pretty simple one. Yeah, pretty simple one.
Hey, Jesse.
Yeah, because that follows my question of what I'm going to ask.
Okay. I'm gonna give you like so before my name was the Maradiaries on Instagram, it was Great Gina. And the only reason I named myself Great Gina I was in high school.
Of course.
I took a grape out of the fucking pack and it looked like a vagina. And I was like, oh, Great Gina, that's cool. But of course nobody understood what the fuck I was talking about because they weren't even the grape. I was in the grape. So then I was like, I let it stay there for a little bit, and then I was like, one day I was just like writing, because I used to actually write in like handwriting diaries for a really long time. I was handwriting diaries. I got that shit from my mom, by the way. And I was like, the Maradiaries. But then I came up with the reasoning. So I call myself the Maradiaries because I feel like in everybody's life I have a certain perspective. In everybody's life, you're gonna either be a good guy, a bad guy, an extra, a motherfucking coordinator, a producer, executive producer, or the director.
That's actually a good ass
This
point.
is what I'm saying. So I made the Maradiaries because I feel like when you walk up to somebody like y'all, the impression that I have given y'all has given y'all a perception of me.
One way or another.
When someone walks up to you and they ask, "Oh, you heard the Maradiaries?" Da 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 da. You be like, "Oh yeah, she cool." They might be like, "Oh nah, cause I heard this, that, and the third." And you be like, "Well, I actually sat down and had a conversation with her, so I know." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The Maradiaries is just, it's my diary of how other people try to create who I am. Get into it. You see how they just go?
Yeah, that is kind of.
Let it sing. Let it sing. Let it sing. Let it sing.
Oh, okay, now I'm back. Right. I had to catch it. I was like, yeah, I'm preaching. I had to catch it. Right. Put that one in the diaries.
Yeah,
no
shit
more.
cool.
You got anything on player?
Outside of music, of course, what else do you do, or like, what are any upcoming things that we should be looking for?
Yes, sir.
My clothing line. I actually have one merch right now. This is just like a mock-up. I'm gonna be coming out with like crop tops and stuff like that, like socks and stuff. I like socks, so I'm gonna have like Maradiaries socks, purses, but it's not gonna be like full blown purse. It might be like a little satchel of like the Maradiaries t-shirts, like graphic tees, shit like that. For real, this is like out of the ordinary, but I really want to get into like, not painting, but like making vases and shit. You know, like you can like, when you go like to art studio and you can like mold the clay.
Pottery.
Yeah,
Pretty
pottery
much
and
some
shit. Just a hobby. I want to get into that because it just looks cool and have like a cool ass little get up. Maybe get some locks or something. Like have this whole bohemian vibe going on.
Word.
It'll happen eventually.
I mold now. Yeah, I mold things. Yeah, I'm a creator.
Right.
Alright. Y'all want to get any shout outs real quick? Al, I guess we'll start with you. Any shout outs and things you got? I know. They should know by now. I really don't understand. I really don't understand. I don't have to get, they should get it by now. Like, it's that season. It's almost April, right?
It's almost April. What are they doing, Jesse? They sitting at home.
Bullshit.
They are sitting at home.
Bullshit.
A W-2 in their hand. A 1099 in their hand. They got the 1095A, 1095B, or 1095C.
They don't know.
I'm gonna just go ahead.
They don't know.
Y'all need to go ahead and get your taxes done.
Especially.
And what better place to get your taxes done than Physical Fitness Tax and Financial Services?
Yes, sir.
And Jesse, go ahead and ask me that question real quick.
And where is that located, bro? Like, I mean, you be talking. Like,
Oh, you know,
where's that at, bro?
You in the middle of the street?
Yeah, you look like you know Gilligan's Island. Yeah, direct me.
I got you. 2650 Hall Street, y'all. 2650 Hall Street near Southside Plaza.
What's the index? Why should they go there?
Why should?
What they got to do with you?
Oh, what they got to do with me? That's the legacy. Tighten up now.
It's his
But
daddy.
yeah, you already know.
My father. Basically, yeah, you're your daddy's son. No bullshit.
My father and I
Okay.
will do your taxes.
Get your taxes done by Derek House.
Not Alex.
I got y'all.
First day every now.
I got y'all. I also do taxes as well.
Don't leave him because he went to school.
I went to college.
And then graduated.
Well, okay, we're gonna go to the next. I went to a college. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, basically get your taxes done, y'all. Coming up, tighten up.
Yeah, fiscal fitness.
Tighten up.
Derek out.
Yeah, and Alex out.
Thank you, Evan.
Derek.
Thank you.
Yeah. No doubt. All right, Wade, you got anything?
Oh, and I love my mom, my sister, my family.
He loves his mom.
Right.
I'm good.
Humbly. Hey, you know, like, tell me this off, nigga. Right. You got anything there? Oh, anything you need to know what time it is?
It's 9 o'clock on the dot.
Mara, you got any shout-outs?
Oh, next.
Anything on coming?
Shout out to my sister, my sisters for coming and supporting me. Came back at me.
Yes, sir. In the description.
Right. Shout out me.
True that.
You know, shout out my comfort zone.
Thank you.
Who else we know that got a business? Who knows somebody with a business?
I mean, you can promote your own shit. You ain't got to
Oh,
somebody. Yeah, it's no shit. Yeah, you promote your own shit.
Maradiaries Apparel, y'all can go ahead and follow that for
Yes,
me.
sir.
I'll start uploading more content for everyone. I don't have a YouTube yet. Well, actually, I do have a YouTube. It's the Maradiaries. Everything I have is the Maradiaries. This is my TikTok.
You too.
But that's the Maradiaries 2.0. It's my alter ego. Get a little spicy. But that's it.
I got one. Shout out the Boys and Girls Club, Richmond. Shout out to the members of some of the members of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, including my father.
Yes,
Gave
sir.
me a chance to talk to kids about podcasting. So I went up there Thursday. Thank you.
Yes.
So shout out to them. Shout out to my little brother.
Carl.
Carl. We should see you next week.
Carl, where the fuck are you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. About damn time. Yes, sir.
If he doesn't come next week, bro, it's on site.
Why haven't he
Is it
been
on
coming?
site?
It's on site, bro.
Is it on
If I
site?
catch him in this, you know, where is he?
Nobody. You're phone. Where is he?
My little cousin in Williamsburg.
Oh, okay.
Hold it down. Right.
Yep, hold me down in Williamsburg.
W-Town. What you call Williamsburg?
W-Town. I'm weak. W-Town. Oh, actually, let me not laugh, because niggas be like, here, we're chilling, W-Town. Oh, no, I was, yeah, not that bird, yeah, oh, no, yeah. Hello, you got any announcements?
Big on there.
Right.
Shout out to Big on there.
My birthday is coming up.
Yeah.
How old are you gonna be?
April 17th.
Oh, I got me turned.
Wait, you're Pisces?
Hell no.
God damn.
Come on, Aries.
Oh,
Hey. Yeah, well, I'm at Aries.
Y'all. Aries, Scorpio, Sagittarius is crazy. And Geminis.
I was about to say. I was just about to Gemini.
And Aquarius is, y'all belong in this one. Y'all are emotionally unstable.
Wait, what about Libras?
Libras.
Y'all crazy.
I have an opinion on all the signs actually. Libras, I feel like y'all are materialistic as fuck. Y'all love people. And y'all can play a bitch out of some water. I'll tell you that right now, y'all smooth with y'all words.
So, yeah, shout out to me, shout out to everybody on the 804 podcast except, what's your name? Oh, Alex.
It's all good. It's all good. We'll see what happens after the podcast.
Stay tuned for my secret upcoming project. Woo woo.
Yes, sir.
Stay tuned for, me finally playing my guitar for everybody.
Word.
That's fire.
You gotta bring it here,
I got
though.
it. And
What's that mean?
no, because I'm gonna hit your ass with it in my
It's
guitar.
funny, because I was thinking like SpongeBob, what do you think? That's a joke. That's funny as hell, actually. In the world, man, it's just a face.
Yeah. So just stay tuned. I ain't telling y'all nothing else.
Oh,
But I love everybody that's here. Love people while they're here because when they're gone, they're not coming back.
That was really dark, fast.
It was deep.
They come back.
Be yourself. Don't be nobody else but yourself. Fuck who don't like you with being yourself. Don't undervalue yourself for other people just to make them happy.
That was a good one. You should put that in like bold font when y'all put this out. And be like,
The all black Instagram story.
That should have been the
That is the
fucking
quote.
quote.
Man. That is the quote, man.
Go where you're welcome and not where you feel the most comfortable.
That was a word.
Yeah, that's it. Cause I'll keep going, but yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we should all do like little. Do you have one?
What?
Like a life lesson to give?
That's not how it is.
Don't give a fuck about
Now we're back on the grid, I guess.
So, right.
it. Seriously.
Alright, man. Okay.
I mean, seriously. Don't
Talk to the kids.
Here's the episode this week. Oh, it's over here. Oh,
I mean,
it's over here. Oh, the episode's over
that's
here.
all
Oh, the
I
episode's
think.
all over the place. Oh.
Boys and girls. Yeah.
Not the kids at the Boys and Girls Club. Terrible show.
That don't sound like that no man.
Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it to wrap
Did
it
y'all
up.
crack y'all toes?
Yes.
your fingers.
Nick, take us out of here before we get. Yeah. Fuck my announcement. Just fuck it. Let's just get out of here. Let's get the ticket taken. Let's get the ticket and then let's get out of here. Yeah.
What's up, HB?
All right, everybody. Thank you. Oh, shout out HB too.
Trey, we love you. Thank God for HB being there. Thank you.
Wait, shout out to my friend. She's in the back.
Oh yeah, our dog. Yeah.
Big dog.
The studio dog.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, y'all know what I mean. What lady over there in the chair? That's what we
We don't know all that. Yeah. It's Richmond. Yeah. We don't know all that. All right. It's Main Street. But Nick, take us out of here.
All right. So again, shout out Mara.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Let's get it.
Halea. Huh? No, we don't have to.
I'm bleeding. If you just want your name later, let's go ahead. Yeah. You might as well. Like at this point, hey, she said.
Go.
let me know.
Alright, come on.
Let down hands.
Alright, stand
I
up.
don't want to do it now because you did it too fast.
Alright, Wizard Kelly. Yeah, because he's gonna be cut off. I'm the camera kid, Wizard Kelly. Y'all. Alright, come on, Nick. Let's go. Please.
All right. Again, I'm Nick,
Jesse.
Alex.
Hallelujah.
and this is the 804 podcast.
And we about it.
All right.
Step brothers on that.
Yep, so you gotta, our ritual is signing our man Will.
Big Will.
Wherever you want.
Big Mars signing
Oh,
Big.
Larry got his balls.
Yeah, shout out to Mark Special.
Damn, man, why you pushing me, bro?
Cuz, man.
Bro, I'm focusing on something right now. Big Mar doing her thing.
Yes, indeed.
Big Maradiaries.
Thank you.
Did that. We want the other.
Right.
Do you want to sign? Do you want to sign or nah? No sign.
I stay by KJ.
Nah,
Get into it. Hold on, wait. We gotta take a picture.
And we are.
Okay, come on, Nick. We gotta take a picture.